Welcome back to the 2023 Mixed World Championship Tournament from Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart on Candlepin Bowling Network. Two teams struggling right now, 2 and 6. Central Park Lanes out of East Boston, Mass. Chucky's house against Team Hollywood, Mark Hollywood Smith's team. And Michele Bisbee drills 9. One string match, 2 points for a win, nothing for a loss, 1 for a tie. 24 teams, 23 matches. We had 7 yesterday on Friday, 10 today. Our second match, 6 tomorrow. To wrap it up, it's at 9 o'clock. Michele Bisbee, spare. Karla Gacharna with a K. 1, 2, 4, 7, 4 horsemen. He's got about 36% of the time without wood. Stats provided by Candlepin Bowling Network. And Michele, by the way, it's 1L. 1L, Michele. Bisbee, younger sister of Deanna Bisbee. It's a tough 6 for Karla. Karla, 33 years young. 97 average, high single 135, high triple 315, high 560. Michele, 7 on the spare, 17 through 1. Wood to help behind the 3-6, trying to go into the 7. And a lemon drop, Karla Gacharna, $1 for Candlepins for Cancer. Try to kick it over, good try. Karla, got the 10. Needs a big out here with 8 standing. Uses 2.6 pound Paramount bowling balls. Wide, excuse me, there's a frog in my throat. Wide right from Michele Bisbee, 26 through 2. And a tough 4 box after a 6, 10 through 2. Ouch. Been there, done that. Not a good feeling. It's just a Blanca Gacharna now on lane 33. And now here's Deanna Bisbee, 41-year-old from South Paris, Maine. 107 average, high single 172, high triple 370, high 587. Out of Stars and Strikes, South Paris, Maine. Great place to bowl, 14-lane facility, full bar and food. Great owner Russ and Jody Neely Jr., Russ Sr. in the Candlepin Hall of Fame. Beautiful ball on the nose, 7, 6-10 right, 7 left. Blocker, 3. From East Boston, Massachusetts, 105 her best average in the Sunday Pro League. Once a month in Extra Lanes, Shooters Pub. High single 172, high triple 371, high 582. Trying to spin it over. Good try. And parallel pins, 1, 3 in front, behind is the 5 and 9 for Blanca Gacharna. Deanna, 9. Tough 6. The Blanca sisters struggling so far, 6-4-6 combined. Already a 19-pin lead for Team Hollywood on the right. Each team has lost 6 matches, have won 2 each. 24 teams, 23 matches, all one string. No playoffs unless they tie like last year's. An absolute dominant performance in overtime by Penny Lane over Coca-Cola. You can watch it on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and subscribe free to our YouTube channel if not so already. Beginning with 2 ends, Bisbee, Bisbee. 1, 2, 7, 10. Blanca, 4 horsemen, 1, 3, 6, 10, the 9 behind the 3. Again, a fierce competitor. Object pin, can't get the goalpost. Blanca inside the half Worcester 3-9, leave up the 1-6-10. And Deanna, that's out of the channel, no good. 8 box, 17 through 2. And Blanca an 8, 14 through 2. 43-24, 19-pin lead. No mark so far, at least on the outstanding right now. 19-pin lead at Team Hollywood. Here's Justin Scali. He was terrific in the Candlepin for Cancer roll-off through a 156 or so, 155. Unbelievable match on Candlepin Bowling Network, and was number 3 seed with Amanda Carroll, got the championship match. Watch that Candlepin for Cancer show also on Candlepin Bowling Network. The mixed Doubles. Here's Korey Cooper from Aubrey, Maine, originally Brewer, Maine, 111 league bowler, and it falls down for a strike. 10+2 to start. Check mark at Scali, 5 right, 2.7 left. High octane bowler, missed right. Just around 115, 116 bowler, high single 195, high triple 457, high 5 706 from Boxborough, Massachusetts, originally Methuen, Mass. 7 to start. So 31 and 5 boxes. Tough start for Central Park Lanes, down 22 right now. And Korey Cooper, 2 bonus balls on lane 34. Welcome back, Greg Gouillart, after you take down your water there. Justin bowling since 1990. His parents put him in the league at age 6. He's done pretty good for himself. Has a Pro Series doubles match with Jeff the Bulldozer Walsh. Bowls in all the tournaments. Very competitive. Always in the running. Cooper, 6th first ball on the strike. 1, 2, 4, 10. Scali, 4, spin left. 1, 2, 4, 7. Korey's high single 170, high triple 399, high 5 651 out of stars and strikes, South Paris, Maine. 8 on the strike, 18 through 1. Justin leaves up the head pin. Justin appeared in New England Candlepins 3 times, King of the Palace 10 times. 38 years young. Korey gets a 9, 27 through 2. Justin Scali, 9, 16 through 2. 6 open boxes to start for Central Park Lanes. Down 30 right now, 70 to 40. Plenty of time left. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And here's the current world champion, Academy Lanes, Justin Waters. Waters World. Goes out of Millis, Mass. Ryan Family Amusements. They'll be bowling at the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class A, represent the Class A Southern Conference against the Tsunami Keith Beaupre from the Northern Conference, Sunday, July 9th, 5 p.m. at Whitensville, Massachusetts at spare time. Be there for that live coverage on the ACST Facebook page. That'd be a war. Scott Lapierre from Sanford Bolorama, Sanford, Maine, 1-2-4. Waters, 4. Trying to give his team a spark. All these matches will be on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, uploaded later tonight. Lapierre for spare, yes! 30-pin lead, still growing, 10 on the ball. Waters, the Woolworth discount, the 5 and 10 department store chain, when things were actually a nickel and a dime back then. Team Hollywood pouring it on. Her mother was a national champion in Candlepin bowling in the 1980s. Field goal for Waters, 8. Bowling runs in the Lapierre family. No relation to Jeff or Jerry Lapierre. Get that question asked a lot. 124 league bowler. His high single you can watch on YouTube. Type in Scott Lapierre with 1 P, 2 R's. Lapierre. You can watch it on YouTube. Scott Lapierre's high single 207. High triple 460. High 5 727. Working on a spare on lane 34. Missed left, gets 6. 16 through 1. Justin Waters. Not a bad leave, the 1-3-10. Scott got it. Back to back, spare 6 spare, 26 to multitude. Waters gets the first mark for Central Park Lanes. 18 the ball through 2. 38-pin lead for Team Hollywood already. 1-string match. Next match, nothing to lose in Academy Lanes. And it's Hollywood time. Waving to the camera is Mark Hollywood Smith and Danny Harris on the left. And such a character. The story behind Hollywood Smith, I was doing a ICBA, ICBA championship last year, the Big 20 in Scarborough, Maine. He didn't want to do an interview. I said, come on, look at that smile, come on. And he did it. And ever since then, he showed off to the cameras, and we call him Hollywood Smith. And his name is Hollywood Smith. Harris for strike 9. Deanna, world champion for Academy Lanes this year also. Smith, good try, leads up to 7. Harris, spare. 2 in a row now for Central Park Lanes overall. 10 of the ball. Deanna, 39 years old. Smith, 10. 38 pin lead. And 1 spare for each side. 2 spares now, actually, for Central Park Lanes. 1 for Team Hollywood on the right. And if you want a good time, hang out with Mark Hollywood Smith. Anthony Carrot in the house here today. Mr. 155 lanes he's visited. Smith 4 in that first ball. Harris on the bonus. 1, 3, 8, 10. 16 through 1. Leads down to 32. Smith won't go. 5, 6, 10. Difficult lead for Harris. Missed right. 1, 8, 10. 123 league bowler. 126 highest average. Smith a 9, 19 through 2. Harrison 8, 24 through 2. Back to the top of the order. Anthony Karen now. Anthony Karen, tell the viewers about your bowling career, and you visit a lot of bowling lanes. Talk about that too.
I've been bowling since 1979. I visited 155 different Candlepin bowling alleys. The last one I visited was 4 lanes in Albany, New York. That was in the middle of a 10-pin house.
And that includes Canada too, right?
Yep, I've been to 5 bowling alleys in Canada.
Have you been to Flatbread Pizza in Salem, Mass yet?
I have. I went there in 2019.
Fuck, it's horrible out there. Yeah, today I am, yeah.
Okay, back to the top of the order. Hi, Anthony Karen. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Blanca Gacharna, a 6 and a 4 on the 5, 7, 10 Matt Susi special. 7, 10. Karla, rather. Blanca's up next. I flip my sheet around backwards. Here we go. And Bisbee a spare.
Half Worcester.
A 1 in 5 chance conversion at half Worcester. Got it to go. 36 in the ball through 3. Second mark of the string.
I could care less about the money situation. I got the money.
Karla trying to get 1. Does for a 9. 19 through 3. You can substitute within the first 5 boxes. After 5 completed boxes, as long as you're not on a mark.
I won't do that.
Michele Bisbee continues to grow and grow in her game. 37 years young. 107 is the best average for a season. High single 152, high triple 371, high 5 571, high 10 1101. Out of starts and strikes, South Paris, Maine. A post. 5 in the fill, and a lemon drop for Karla Gacharna. Bisbee almost got another spare.
As we tender some Wow shirt sales, we'll go back to Karla on the 3rd ball. Good pins again, that's 8. Against Michele's 9. That brings up Blanca Gacharna and Deanna Bisbee. All in the family for the ladies. Respective pairs. Right now, pinning gap is already 20 in favor of Team Hollywood. That's part of their 40 pin advantage, 5 marks to 2. That's 1 strike and 4 spares for Team Hollywood, and 2 marks for Central Park Lanes. And 1 to fill for each side. Oh, just a second. Have a substitution for Central Park Lanes. Get a name in just a moment. Deanna Bisbee got 9. Paul, we have a substitution for Central Park Lanes. taking aim at the head pin. Oh, the wood deflected it away. I have a guess who that is, but I...
Bethany Cognato.
Say again?
Bethany Cognato.
She gets a 7. And Bisbee a 9.
So she's on relief for Blanca Gacharna.
There we got it. Cognata starts with a spread eagle and the 9 pin as well. Leaves it all for the third ball. Deanna's got the 6, 7, 9, and 10, and that'll be for the third balls.
Hello, Kevin Burns. Welcome, Kevin Burns. Our roving reporter.
Yeah. Hopefully I can make it through today.
You can do it. All right, Greg. That's just another WOW shirt. 3 shirts sold today already so far. More coming. I'll support Candlepins for Cancer. Bowl is 501 C3 chairs. That frog in my throat still continues.
Fantastic. Well, it's great to see, and Deanna Bisbee just made a great 10, 6, 7, 9, and 10, so the triangle right side and a corner pin. And that brings up Justin Scali on the right and Korey Cooper left side.
46 pin lead for Team Hollywood already.
It's ballooning in a hurry, but Scali gets in on the head pin, and it's the 310.
When he gets going, boy, he gets going. Korey Cooper, 27, his first 2, clips out the 7.
Scali had a good showing in New Hampshire States, as I recall. Great spare.
I'm going to move with this frog in my throat. There's Scali on the go.
310.
Oh, it's a 10, okay.
If you want, I can take the mic to my side and just, here. Let me do this. Sorry, Kevin. We're going to figure this out on the fly here, but Scali gets a spare. Cooper gets back on the range here. He's still left the head pin, but a good mix. And that'll be a 7-box, 1, 2, and 4. Kevin, do we have the standings just yet? I'm not sure if the sheet has been printed out. I know there's been a lot of juggling the computer and whatnot.
I was just at the desk. I didn't see the standings. But I know Nate Lees did post them on Facebook. You can find them on there. Scali with a 6 drop on his spare. Oh, Greg, I feel a lot better than I did last night.
Hopefully everyone's getting a good night's sleep, including our bowlers as well. 23 matches all across this weekend. And Scali picks it up for back-to-back spares.
Well, Scali had a good showing at the doubles Candlepin for Cancer tournament up at Sanford earlier this year, so he can bowl.
Cooper grabs half the rack on that, so that's 8. Now to 2 bowlers, both on marks. Justin Waters, defending world champion, international champion, and Scott Lapierre, past Candlepins for Cancer TV champion.
137 to 138 in favor of Team Hollywood.
That's right. So we've had a big pinning advantage for Team Hollywood in the early going. Central Park Lanes has made 1 substitution in the hopes of turning the tide here. They've got firepower, and we've got plenty of frames left. Waters takes aim. ACSTA South champion, 1378. He'll face Keith Beaupre in the finals on July 9th in that tournament. Scott Lapierre on the 3-pin and takes out 3. So Waters gains about half a mark there and gains another mark on the spot. And he goes back to back. Lapierre trying to mix. He got the head pin, but not much else. And now he's got this dastardly 3-2 split.
Earlier this year, Lapierre ran that ladder at Portsmouth. On fire the whole entire day. Made a lot of money.
And did it, climbed the entire ladder, as you mentioned, Kevin, all the way from 5th to 1st. He gets a great out here. That's an 8-box. Getting half the pins on the third ball is generally my benchmark for success. I mean, you got to have it on the first 2 balls, but...
Hey, just an update from Matt Susi, Leda Lanes.
Aha.
Great job. They do print out the standings after every match, so you can put this on your screen somehow, Greg, in front of the camera. This is through the first 7 matches. That does not include our first match from today. So I can put this in front of the camera somehow, or get that in somehow.
We'll find a way. I'm juggling this at the moment, I'm afraid.
So Bud Light 2.0 has 14 points, PC Enterprise has 12 points, Drywall Concept 12, JD Seamless Gut has 12. That's through yesterday's first 7 rounds. New England Flooring 11 points, 8 SD Fit Boston 10 points, Stars and Strikes 10 points, Turkey Hunters 9, Bottom Shelf 8, Marquardt Ford, Harry's All-Stars, Holbrook Coca-Cola, Academy Lanes, 24/7 Bookkeeping Tax Services, The Window Source, The Newcomers, Extra Lanes all with 8 points, Huff Power Sports 6, Riverwalk Lanes 6, Hilo Dispensary 4, Central Park Lanes, Nothing to Lose with 4, and Team Hollywood with 4. Hurricanes with 2 points, not including the first match today. We'll give you updates as they come in throughout the day.
Thank you very much, Paul. Let's make this...
Now we have Danny Harris and Hollywood Mark Smith at the line.
Let's see if I talk up like this. That should work. Okay. That way you don't have to hunch. We've got too long of a day to get you to bend over like that.
Way too long. Oh, well, ball by Harris. Is it going to go? 9 drop, please the 10 pin.
Yeah, that 10 pin was wiggling. In fact, the wood is still trying to encourage it, but not to be. Mark Hollywood Smith.
Hollywood with a 5, 6, 7 split.
Oh, the wood deflected Danny's ball away.
You played the cat.
Willingly or otherwise. Does complete the 10. Smith does well to collect the left side and gets 9. So the lead's starting to scale back, but do keep in mind that Justin Scali on Central side is the only one with a mark showing.
Well, I missed the first match because Paul told me to stay home and rest up.
Yeah.
Danny Harris draws 4. He has the full horseman plus the 7 and the 9. Oh,
Ooh,
good
yes.
for the spear.
It's a great pickup. Central Park Lanes now has more marks as a result of Mark Smith going markless through the first 4. 6 marks to 5. Now just has to close up the pinning gap or get some more marks piled on, and they could be right back in this match. 8 bucks for Mark Smith. That's certainly 2 pins gained just like that. Taking a look here, we'll get the switcher arrows out of there. We're back to left and right as you see it on your screen. 209 to 190. Justin Waters leading the way for Central Park, and Danny Harris for that matter. Both 2 marks apiece. Justin Scali also 3 marks. Excuse me. Beg your pardon. Scali has a mark working. We'll get that mark up. No marks on Team Hollywood's side. But Michele Bisbee, who you see here, already on 50.
My voice holds up. Yeah, I have no voice right now. I get a little excited once in a
3
while.
pins for Michele. Karla Gacharna takes aim. That's a good head pin hit, but unfortunately the 2 and 10.
The lead that Michele has, I see that here a lot. But I have yet to make it.
Oh, the wood shot around the 10 for Karla.
Michele did pound a head pin, at least the goalpost. She has a good piece of wood out in front. Let's see if she plays it. She does it. She makes the 7-10.
For a 10 box, that pin might matter. Karla does match. And she's got a 10. Michele again. Crossed over this time for the 3-5-9-10. Karla Gacharna, 1-7. Woods behind this 3-pin for Michele. That's where she hits, and it doesn't carry. Karla just shy of the 7. And again betrayed by the wood.
To the uprights.
That's 8. Chance for Karla. 2 more.
That's another pin and count.
So lead is down to 17 for Team Hollywood, and Scali and Harris both have marks showing. So this could actually be a single-digit match in a matter of moments. Now Bethany Cognata and Deanna Bisbee. Cognata came into the match after just 2 frames, on the 3rd frame, I mean to say.
Just like in the regular World Series, subs allowed.
That's right. You can substitute after 5 unless you are on a mark on that 5th frame.
Same rules apply. I do want to say Nate Lees does one heck of a job running this tournament every year.
That's for sure, among others, including Pro Series as well.
Which I'm, of course, a member of, so. I'm actually looking forward to the Pro Series this year.
Monthly tournaments of various formats to bring out the best of the best. Jimbo Ayotte, defending champion and bowler of the year.
3 membership for him this year. Top 8.
Yep.
And a 9.
So Cognata gains 1, and that's actually an extra pin again for Central Park Lanes, so that reduces the lead once more. I'm checking again, but it is 235 to 219.
And Scali and Danny Harris are still on marks.
Greg Gouillart alongside Kevin Burns and Paul Grants for Candlepin Bowling Network. Please remember to like and follow on Facebook, but of course you're watching this particular match on YouTube, so please subscribe there so that you're always in the know about all these upcoming matches for Mixed Worlds and of course all the other great matches from these amazing bowlers. Deanna's got the 7, 8, and 10, and that wood looks possibly too flat, I'd say.
Nah, it's actually fine if he can cap it. And she does cap it, sends the wood over, just misses the spare on 33.
Yeah, Bethany just a little wide on that. But still a lot of reasons for optimism on the central side. That's 10. Bisbee pins out.
So misses the 5. A lot of people think the 5 pin is the hardest pin to get. Not necessarily. The hardest pins to get in Candlepin are the 7 and the 10 for a single.
Depending on which hand you throw with, especially. Scali up now, he's got a mark. Korey Cooper right side.
We didn't see Korey last night, but he can light it up. Scali is no stranger to Leda. Oh, Scali punches it.
Oh boy, is that 3? I can't tell from this angle.
Yeah, 3 on the mark. It's an eagle plus a talent plus a piece of wood. This could go.
Cooper picks it up. Scali trying to go less into more.
Scali went to the. Scali was going to try and play it to the left side and shoot it over to the right side.
5 down, 5 to go. Still a 9-pin remaining as well. Scali takes aim, and he did blow out the back 3, so a good out.
That's a productive out, especially in this environment. That's a productive out.
So 16 pins, and now it's a mark apiece. So it is a true 16-pin advantage. Now that Cooper has picked up that mark to swing the momentum. Can he fill it? Oh, baby, yes, he can. Mark at 8. Cooper's got an 8 count. Scali at 6.
Get it whenever you're ready. Just with that banana split.
Let's see how he negotiates it. There is wood. It did shoot off the wall, but hits the sidewall so high up that it just caroms away too soon and behind the 610. So Cooper gets an 8 box, and once I mention that Scali pins out his split for a 9, I'll put the mic back. I'll put the mic back for you, Paul. Here we go.
I think the frog has been removed from my mouth. No surgery required. And it's Waters' world. Justin Waters on lane 33. 2 Justins back to back. Scott Lapierre on the right. 45 through 4. Justin 50 through 4. Team Hollywood on the right leads by 23. The mark situation, Greg.
Yep, it's 6 marks to 6. So Team Hollywood still having a 14-pin advantage, but science of life here. We got Danny Harris on a mark. So it's really 23 minus a ball for Team Hollywood as their lead at the moment. So still plenty of time left.
Lapierre in lane 34 at Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire. 2023 Mixed World Tournament. Reverse triangle. 4-8-5 left to right. Just about that smooth golf swing. Beautiful shot, smooth as silk. Kingpin for a spare. Wood could get in the way. Can get around it. Just a great bowler.
Possibility for a scorpion tail kick if Lapierre can go 4-8 and kick the wood forward. I'm not convinced the wood will move that way. It's a little awkward. Let's see. No.
Too far back. Just the second consecutive year in the Atlantic Candlepin singles to a final. Got robbed by the wood. Tough break, roadblock. It's hard to wrap around that wood sometimes.
It's a very straightish delivery, so the wood was in the Waters' line of fire.
Scott Lapierre 10, 55 half. Waters 9, 9, 59 half. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart, Kevin Burns here in the house. Drew Steele, Bob Lee in the other broadcast on Candlepin Network. Both teams 2 and 6, trying to get some points. 2 points for a win, 1 for a tie, nothing for a loss. Lapierre 1, 2, 7, 9, 10. Waters, smooth delivery again, pocket hit. The check mark is the 5 on the right, 2, 4, 7 on the left. 24-pin lead for Team Hollywood on the right. Minus a spare from Danny Harris for CPL, Central Park Lanes, out of East Boston, Massachusetts. Chuck Fazzola, the owner, had several 200 games in his great career. Lapierre, almost. Waters, 5-7 left. Playing darts here last night. Pretty good darts player. Not as good as Rick Kamrowski, but pretty good. Rick Kamrowski bowls in Millis, as does Justin Waters. Bowled Rick Kamrowski in the Friday Night Mixed League, Natick and Millis over the years. Great guy. Waters a 9, 68 through 6. Lapierre 65 through 6. After back-to-back 10s. It's Hollywood time. Mark Hollywood Smith of Norway, Maine on lane 34. Maine State doubles record with Tim Matero. I always joke with him that Tim carried him. Danny Harris on lane 33 on a spare. There's a strike for Hollywood. A tough spread eagle on the spare for Harris, 48 through 4. Smith 46 plus 2 through 5. His 772 high 5, by the way, had a 2 163s and a 200, sandwiched by a 126 and a 120 on bookend scores. Pretty good. It could have been 800, possibly. At the old Oxford Hills in Norway, Maine. Harris, tough leave here for a 7, 55 half. 24-pin lead for Team Hollywood, plus 2 bonus balls.
Yep, Mark Smith, the only one on a mark, exactly.
Mark on a mark. For a double. 2-4, spare chance. And there's a strike for Danny Harris. After a 7-box, 65 plus 2 through 6. For a spare and strike, no, got robbed. Hit the object pin, wouldn't carry. 55 half. That 27.80 with Tim Matero, mainstay record doubles. Tim carried him the 14.59 market of 13.21. So I was giving grief about that one. All in good fun, of course. Character. Won the main state open recently, first one. Very emotional after that win. It's a 9, 64 through 6. 319, 287, 32 pin lead in match 2 of 10 today on Candlepin Bowling Network. We had 7 yesterday, 10 today, 6 tomorrow. To wrap it up, starting at 9 o'clock. On Facebook, hit the follow or like button, get notified when we go live. Subscribe on the YouTube channel, Candlepin Bowling Network, always free. After this weekend, close to 660 videos and climbing. Candlepin Bowling Network, always free on YouTube. Back to the top of the order.
3 bowlers on 68, Michele, Bisbee, Korey, Cooper, and Justin Waters. And Danny Harris, of course, is probable to surpass it. Third ball's coming up for each bowler. Karla, the 1-2-9. A chance for Michele. She'll have to really curve this head pin one way or the other. Does not. So Karla picks up 2.
Sorry, Greg, continue on for a second, please.
Pinning gap closes to 16 in favor of Team Hollywood. Still that 30 pin lead because of the 2 extra marks. When you consider each spare is about 6.5, that's about right. Tough split for Michele. She's got a 3 and 2. 2, 4, 6, 7, 10. Karla took out 4, the DC special. 1, 2, 4, 6, and now just the 8. Oh, the 3-2 cut across. Michele sent the 2 pin just in front of the 10. Good pins, though, forces Karla to pin out. And that she does. 4 more, gets 9, and matches Michele's 9 as well. The Bisbees are part of the reason Team Hollywood are out in front. Here's Deanna, Bethany Cognata.
Greg, next match is nothing to lose in the newcomers. Second time seeing the newcomers. First time today, this weekend, so far I've seen nothing to lose.
Cognata gets a leave, 1, 3, and 6. Deanna Bisbee's 54 is pinning alone. She'll have to work for it again here against this half Worcester. 1, 3, 6. Scoots to the left. Deanna gets in on the pocket, left the 4-5. No marks for either of the 2 spot bowlers. Bethany is 7. And Deanna a 9, excuse me.
Bethany Cognata from Billerica, Mass. Billerica. Some say Billerica. It's actually Bill Ricker. Pronounced Bill Ricker. Richard from Haverhill, Mass. 101 league bowler. High single 149 out of Woburn Bowlerdrome, Woburn, Mass. Won for 18 years. Turning 34 in August. Look at the 1, 2, 7, 9, 10. Deanna Bisbee, 2, 4, 6 to the right. 32 pin lead for Team Hollywood on the left. Bethany is open. Bisbee, no mark either. Bethany enjoys dancing and going to the gym and running. Deanna enjoys racing, hunting, and softball. And Bethany gets the 10. On relief for Blanca, Karla Gacharna, 62 through 8. Deanna a 7, 70 through 8.
Yeah, Bethany made a good split conversion there. That picks up half a mark, 3 pins.
Korey Cooper left, Justin Scali on the right. One string match on Candlepin Bowling Network. Match 2 of 10 today. Again, it's 2 points for a win, 1 for tie, nothing for a loss. Top team wins and no playoffs unless, like last year, there's a tie and a one string roll off. Scali half Worcester, the 2 and the 8. 62 through 6 coming in. Korey Cooper, 68 through 6. Justin 3-2 split with the ball to go. Cooper for a spare, missed it. From Auburn, Maine, originally Brewer, Maine. Family grew up in Candlepin Bowling, so he started bowling also. Out of Stars and Strikes, South Paris, Maine. Justin with a 7. Korey with an 8. Scali 69 through 7. Cooper 76 through 7. 30-pin lead for Team Hollywood. Pretty much led all the way. Have led all the way through.
Yeah.
In the mark situation, Greg.
7 marks all. It's a 16-pin advantage for a 16-pinning advantage for Team Hollywood at the moment.
Cooper for strike. Yes. 86 plus 2 through 8. Justin 8-pin for a spare. Oh, tough break. The high piece of wood gets in the way sometimes. Deserve better on that one. The veteran bowler, it's a tough Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third 10. No fault of his own. 79 through 8. Continuing live coverage all weekend, the 2023 Mixed World Tournament from Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire. Get your wild shirts to help support Candlepin for Cancer. Wild shirts on display here. Smarter triple extras, $25. High quality, thick Gildan brand shirts made by Frank's Lucre Valley Chat. $10 free shirt goes to Candlepin for Cancer, a Bowlers 501c3 charity. Candlepin Bowlers helping Candlepin Bowlers going through cancer treatments. Get your wow on. 2.0 with bowling pins. Justin Waters, 3-2 split, making a 3-1 split.
Oh, yes.
Scott Lapierre drills a strike. 75 plus 2 through 7.
4 strikes on Team Hollywood's side now. 2 for Korey Cooper alone.
Waters, right around the 6. Tough break. Waters 9. World champion 77 through 7. 7's a wild. He is a terrific bowler though. He's did some big time shots, big time matches. So a 729 in the New England Knockout Tournament at Academy Lanes, Pub 125. Just a great bowler.
Unfortunately, only 2 headpin hits so far, I'm afraid to say. But still 3 frames left to find the range again.
And a banana split -1.
And
4-7, 6 to the right.
Thanks for nothing. Pins.
Golf pro that gives lessons at Marlboro Country Club in Marlboro, Massachusetts. Message him on Facebook Messenger for more information. Prove your game with Waters World, Justin Waters, the golf pro. Good try. Will it go? No. Heck of a bid. That would have been nice. Lapierre 1-7. Team Hollywood in command. Each team trying for their 3rd win. Justin Waters 10, 87 through 8. Lapierre gets a 10. 93 through 8. Still a 39-pin lead for Team Hollywood. Just one strike for Central Park Lanes.
One strike apiece now.
One strike for each side.
Cooper has one too.
It's Hollywood time. Mark Hollywood Smith on lane 33. Danny Harris, the fireballer, on lane 34 for CPL, Central Park Lanes. Balls in the Friday Night Pro League. 1 and the 3. Smith goes left. And the least favorite shot of mine, the half west of the 2 and the 8.
Danny let that one get away to the left, unfortunately. The opportunity missed. Smith digs in, pocket. Castle walls come down, but low the king stands. Harris 10.
Thanks, Greg. So on the strike, what did he get, Greg, in the strike?
So it should be an 8 fill, 10 box.
So 73 through 6, 83 and a ball through 7. Mark Smith now 74 through 7 after that 10.
Excuse us?
31-pin lead for Team Hollywood. Central Park Lanes trying to come back strong here.
Yep.
A slow start, put him behind the big hole. They're trying to dig out of it. Don't count them out. They have some great bowlers, 2 world champions on their team, and some great pro bowlers, obviously, as well. Supporting cast. Danny 5-10 more with discount. Smith gets the 4 to go. Has the 3-6-10 spare chance. And again, 2 pinners and 3 pinners for pro bowlers without wood. There's one behind the 3 there. Without wood, they go about 51%. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Harris picks it up.
What a strange one. The cap was right up against the 5 pin and pointed between that and the 10.
A spare for Harris, 93 to ball through 8. Smith going for a 10 on lane 33. And Smith with a 9. 83 through 8, 2 blocks to go. The lead is 30 for Team Hollywood. 415, 385. Greg, what's the mark situation?
Now it's 9 marks to 8. But just checking, yep, 30 pin advantage. Pinning gap remains 16.
And CPL needs to get to work. Karla Gacharna leading off on lane 33.
1 mark each.
Using 2.6 pound Paramount bowling balls. A lemon drop, it's $3 a string alone.
Third ball's coming up for each. Michele has the 1, 2, 5, and 6. Karla the 1, 3, 8, and 10.
The rise of Michele Bisbee, feeling really well the last year. A tough 6 there, and a 7 for Karla. Karla just 71 through 8. Michele 89. I'm sorry, 71 through 9. Michele 89 through 9. Lead is 29. Can Central Park Lanes pull it out? That would be something.
Karla's had 3 splits as well, so just really hasn't had much to shoot at.
Well, the talent on Central Park Lanes is astonishing. I mean, all these teams, you look at these rosters, Greg, you could say, out of a lot of these teams, how can they lose? The teams are stacked.
Well, tournaments like these are a loser-creator machine. You know, it's very harsh, but, you know, only one team out of 24 can win.
Lanesley on 34. Greg, talk about your bowling career and your broadcasting school.
I got a 500 once for a 5-game series. Broadcasting, did high school radio, morning announcements there. Haven't done announcing professionally per se, but enjoying the chance to do this now.
I'm 1982 Northeastern Broadcast School, and 3 years Natick High football on the radio, and my own sports talk show for a few months, so the station got sold. Let's talk sports.
I should hasten to mention I'm an accountant at a talent agency and loving that job too.
Good try, but Bisbee wouldn't go. Oops. Karla looking for big out here. Karla struggling. Just got to put the behind you, move on to the next box, next string. Bisbee a 9, 98 string. All 1-string matches. Karla an 8, 79.
Despite the fact Michele has got a 98, which she'll be disappointed with, she's the only woman with marks at this point, 2 of them in fact, and that is part of the reason Team Hollywood has an advantage.
And the ladies have done great this weekend so far that we've covered.
So maybe one is personally dissatisfied with the score, but on the other hand, every box, every frame matters, and even if the start, well, in this case the start was good, but it's how you finish as well, and every frame matters, no matter when.
Deanna Bisbee, half Worcester. Bethany Cognata on lane 33. A spread eagle for her. 2 tough leaves. Yesterday's match 1. Watch Kelsey Layton out of the Big 20 at Scarborough, Maine. 132, 6-pair performance in a thrilling come-from-behind win over JD Seamless Gutter Balls. Match 1 yesterday on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Chops out the 6. 1, 2, 5, 6, 10 right for Deanna Bisbee. Nice out, 9. 79 through 9. And a tough 5 for Bethany. Filling in, coming to the third box for Blanca Gacharna, 67 through 9. A 34-pin lead for Team Hollywood. 1 spare for Central Park Lanes, a strike for Team Hollywood. Deanna, 3-1 split, the 4 left, 3, 6, 10 right. Bethany, beautiful ball on the crossover. A check mark, 3, 6, 10 to the right, the 5 to the left. One-on-one league bowler. Deanna, good bid. 3 right, 4 left. Bethany trying to get a spare. Beautiful try, up the wall, just missed the king pin, the queen pin for the ladies, the 5. Deanna at 9, 88 string. Bethany 9, just a 76 string. It's been a struggle for the ladies in this match. You won't see that too often. Justin Scali, 79 through 8 on lane 33, on lane 34. On a strike, Korey Cooper. Terrific ball, terrific guy. You want a spare cash shot for $1,900 in the tournament once before. Love to get one of those tournaments going here, Greg. Not a bad prize fund. Parallel pins plus the 9. Scali breaks up the banana split. Actually dropped on the 4, the 2, 6, 10. Banana splits the 4, 7, 6, 10. I call it. Cooper missed the head pin. High single of 170. Justin's high single 195. Oh, right shot, spare. Pretty shot. 89 the ball through 9. So focused on the lanes. Blocks out all the distractions. 9 for Cooper. Coming up in a strike rather, 95. That's not a strike. So let's fix that. So 9 box 104 through 9. There we go. Lead is 42 right now, but check that. So it's not, the scoreboard's not updated yet. Let's check that out in a moment. Cooper,
Yes,
2-2 split. It is 42, but Justin's on a spare. 2 spares to none, right?
Yep, Danny too.
Danny Harris on a spare, the anchor bowler. Couple big fills, cut in the 20s, try to move on. 3 marks behind. Scali, big time bowler on the bonus, hooks left, takes down 6, maybe 7. It's 6, 1, 3, 8, 9, 95 through 9. Another tough leave. Just been a great shot for a spare on the split. Cooper 3, 4, 7. Scali off the wall. Couldn't reach the 9. A little too thin on that head pin. Great effort though by a great bowler. Falls short. Trying to get to 105. Cooper at 7, 111 string. Justin 9, 104 string. 4 blocks to go. A 34 pin lead minus 1 fill ball. Central Park Lane's down 34. I need a couple of double strikes to pull this out.
Yep, Danny Harris, the only one remaining with a mark to fill on Central Park side.
And he's made some monster shots, as Justin Waters has, as Scott Lapierre and Mark Hollywood Smith also.
Here we go.
This could be the biggest comeback in this tournament, this late in the game. This one-string match. 2023 Mixed World Tournament, Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire. Waters, strike! Got the back door domino. 97 plus 2 in the ninth. Lapierre 1-5, center Worcester, 6 to the right. Off the wall, right behind the 5 rather. Kingpin still standing.
One of the best efforts he can make at that leave. Much easier in the big ball game.
Gets the 10. 93, make that 103 through 9. Scott Lapierre, 5-time Pro Series titles, 17 combined main state titles from youth to adult, 11 youth, 6 adult titles. Doubles with Jeff, 2 doubles, one with Jeff Lapierre and one with Craig Holbrook in one. He has a check mark. Waters going for a double, 2 fold. 4-7 left, 3-6 in the right. He's working on a strike. Scott has the 5 left, 3-6-10 to the right. This team's up 34 right now. Now it's the 3 and the 5 to the left. Waters, field goal, 6 on the strike, 103 through 9. And Jenny Harris might be the miracle zone to pull it out. Next, Lapierre Big 10, 113 string. Waters 7, 110. 31 pin lead. Danny Harris on a spare. Double strike more than likely and necessary.
Super duper miracle zone.
From Quincy, Massachusetts, originally Dorchester, Massachusetts, 39 years young. High single 189, high triple 455, high 5 735, high 10 1410 out of Olindy's in Quincy, Massachusetts, and Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. Been on TV a few times, back-to-back Friday Night Pro League Championship wins also. On the spare, another check mark. 99 through 8. Smith 3 in that first ball and steals everything but the head pin.
No marks for either bowler. You might hear a distinctly barky dog in the background.
That's Jack.
That borky buddy is Jack, the most adorable white fluffy dog you've ever seen.
Is it Jack or Jax? Get those two mixed up.
10 and 10.
Harris 10 box, 109 through 9. And with a 25 pin lead.
A Mark Smith 6 box takes it.
Yep. Stay tuned for next match. Academy Lanesy, nothing to lose. Next on Candlepin Network, separate broadcast. All right, Kevin Burns, wrap it up here for us here.
Be more than happy to. Mark Smith with a 6 drop, a Cleary minus 1 pin. Danny Harris has the 5, 9, 10. Oh, nice bid. Oh, Danny just missed it. He had to make that. Hollywood with a 9 for 102. Harris with a 9 as well with a 118.
There we are, Kevin. You see the final scores here. 512 to 487. So 10 marks to 9 in Central Park's favor. They had 2 strikes and 8 spares. The Team Hollywood's 4 strikes and 5 spares.
So they go to 3 and 6. Central Park Lanes drops to 2 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
And we still have 8 more to go to today, 6 tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
And you can explain 20 of those 25 pins from the third ball pinning for Team Hollywood.
We'll sign off now. Get ready for our next match. Nothing to lose against Academy Lanes on Candlepin Bowling Network. Thank you for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling.
See you soon.